Hello, learning lovers. It's me, Angie, your spiritual stewardess, here with your messages from today. If you did not yet get the chance, please check the description box for a link that will take you to my channel messages from today, the astrology of today. We do have the first quarter moon hit this morning. That's a 90-degree moon. It was at 6:06 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So that is a 66 energy. And then on top of that, we had the void of course moon happening at 8:20. So I want to get all my messages out before that moon goes void of course, because it is also squaring Neptune and Pisces, okay, by 10:38. So just over 2 hours, almost 2.5 hours. That moon will be void of course, which is similar to we're used to Mercury retrograde. So those kind of energies, anything that you don't want to have to redo, resend, re-talk about, try to make that happen before that before that 8:20 hits, when the moon goes void, of course, again, Eastern Standard Time. And again, we do have a square. So emotions may be fighting some kind of illusion there. And it is the moon in Sagittarius. And you know how MJ always says, you lie to a Sag and you're done forever. I agree with that sentiment. But it is the energy at 28 degrees 45. So like a Wheel of Fortune hermit vibes. It's definitely some kind of maybe even an internal illusion. Hey, y'all. Hey. Hi. Thanks so much for joining in. 11:41 tonight. It's like a little bit of more copacetic energy. I know that's almost midnight. You're like, why do I care? I'd be sleeping, Ange. But it'll still be around for a couple days. It's say what you need to say kind of energy. And with the Sabian symbol, that is sextiling at 4 degrees 21 minutes. So that would be a Sabian symbol of a 5. And again, we have the Virgo in Mercury sextiling Mars in Cancer. So you'll want to look up both of those Sabian symbols for the number 5. Hello, hello. How are you? Thank you so much for coming in. And you know what? I don't know if I have my farsies or waisies. I'm going to have to squint. So you're going to see me squinting here. Now, I want to jump right into business. Oh my Lanta, check out this shiz. So it's the one card. It is a one day today. It's the energy of power, because we did not add up to a 19, then a 10, and then a 1. We added up 9 plus 11 plus 8, which is a 28. So that is the path of power. You think that's some megawatt power there? That is the Awaken card, and that is from the Cosmic Oracle deck. Terribly interesting, especially because what came out after that, 3 came together. That was the top card. We have 11. So this 111 energy of the north-south node lessons that our homework is due by 111. What? So that's here, this cosmic connection energy. Not only are we awakening, but it's like channeling with source, okay? Getting the downloads. Awakening means that we talked about last night. Yes, you are indeed seeing the signs, seeing the synchronicities. If you think, am I really talking to angels? Yes, you is. And here is further confirmation for me on that. And it is very transformative. So we had the 66 of the first quarter moon of 6:06 a.m. We have the 11 energy as well. And I could have sworn there was another, oh yeah, it was at 22 degrees 08 Sag of that first quarter moon. So 11, 22, and 66. And then on top of that, since it is a one energy of power, that's all 4 aces of the magician, all 4 aces of potential. I also got some, when I combine the energies, some judgment, a judgment call, the sun. So a judgment of your happiness is impending here. Also the energy of the high priest. So you're going to know what this is about, the high priestess. First quarter moons always bring us a test, which I didn't even realize last night when I was, or I think that was the night before when I was like, this is coming back around, getting tested here. It's a resurgence of energy. The Wheel of Fortune card is all fixed energies. So keep in mind that's going to be Aquarius, Leo, Scorpio, and Taurus. Okay. And this is when on a first quarter moon, we don't believe the hype or we do believe the hype. Our commitment's being tested and we have to check in and go, do I still believe the hype about this? Am I excited about it? Or if there's issues, we need to take action because the four fixed signs for Wheel of Fortune are all the kings, right? So we want to make sure the kings are the ones that take action. They send out the knights to take those actions. What else? What else? Crossroads energy. So we'll see where I go. But I really want to talk about this guy. So again, the picture is on my community page, but with that one, and then the very bottom of the deck, this is the first card of the deck and the last card of the deck. So that's a little nutty. I wanted to share with you the quote in here. It just hit me some kind of way. So I wanted to share that with you. I'm not sure who Black Elk is, but it's very wise. He says, worlds within worlds. Peace comes within the souls of men when they realize their oneness with the universe, when they realize it is really everywhere. It is in each one of us. And this has to do with the heart chakra, the third eye. We saw Archangel Metatron last night, and the crown. Da-na-na-na-na-na. Crown chakra activated much? Yep. And we've been seeing the 13 all day for over a week now, just nonstop with butterflies, rainbow kisses, and unicorns. But transformation, it's like the cocoon stage is over and butterflies are indeed emerging. So we're getting ready for those wings to fly. I mean, isn't that quote is just wow, they realize their oneness with the universe. So it feels like a bit of energy of the masculines surrendering to their feminine side. Hey guys, hey, thanks so much for coming on in. And what flew out of the deck? I wasn't even going to use this deck today. I was just putting away. There's our full moon energy. We've got that Pisces full moon next week. The Emperor is the sign of Aries. And we've got with that 22 degrees first quarter moon, commitments are being tested. 22, 2 and a 2 is 4, which is our Emperor energy. And he ain't half bad on the eye. So just saying. And it looks like he's holding his shield. Maybe he's been fighting this message. And I'm saying he because that can be our own yang energy as well. So it's whatever we've been fighting. So again, pre-shuffle energy. On the bottom of the deck, the Four of Wands is back. Just saying. So if there is an emperor in the midst that is examining commitment, and that is a one-on-one connection of any kind, can be business partnerships, friendships, anything. Yep. Examination. Do I go in the ball in another freaking full moon? Okay, do I go in the moon or do I continue to kind of play pussyfoot here back and forth with trying to figure out what to do? I've never noticed, and I don't know why, is this cartoon, is Cinderella, is it in the fall? Do they show pumpkins? I've never seen, I mean, they're pretty dark, but they are freaking pumpkins. So there's that. So let's see, Four of Wands, Two of Pentacles. Having some regret here about a ship that has passed by. Page of Wands, throwing caution to the wind. Pages are messengers, and she's the fun one. She always wants to kind of cut a rug and let loose. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's see here, taking strength, balancing their own masculine and feminine. We could be doing that as well and taking action on our, what did I just say, balancing the masculine and feminine. 6 of Pentacles and more pumpkins. So it's too early here to start getting pumpkins, but we shall see. Whatever seeds have been planted, it's time to go on stage. So we'll see where we go here with this on the full read. You guys are going to want to know. No, no, tell us what this one is. We'll just go very fast. How's this? What's up with this emperor? What is up with this emperor? We'll just scooch you guys over. How y'all doing tonight? What you doing? Thank you so much. I got a little carried away. I was like, is this an Aquanet resurge here? I felt like I got a little too poofy. So if you're old enough to remember Aquanet hair days, then you know what I mean. Okay, so the emperor, the situation is the hermit. This is this month. So examining their hopes, their dreams, examining the star inside their lantern. This is a lot of self-reflection, the worlds within worlds, this realization, awakening to what? What's the opportunity here? Pisces energy, the hanged woman. It's my pink card. She was coming to Columbus, I think, either this month or next month. I totally forgot about that. I am dying to see. Have you guys seen that? Anybody seen the Pink concert where she's on her little trapeze and her silks? That would be so cool. She's just an amazing artist. So this is spiritual enlightenment, okay? Seeing something from a different perspective. What I say about that death card, we cannot get rid of that 13. So death and transformation. I said that the butterflies is getting ready for flight. And today, while I was journaling at the pool, you know how on Monday we were talking on the live about how you make wishes on dandelions? All the fuzzes were floating. They were everywhere. I was like, I can't wait to tell the girls. So the girls on the channel and y'all, but I know y'all ain't girls. So that's for everybody. You still my sisters and misters from other misters. So what is in the heart of this reading? What I already said, the decision. Do I stay with that skeleton in the cave and still do things the old way? Or do I head out there to that full moon? Okay, twos and twos here, definitely regarding some kind of action or commitment. That Four of Wands is also a celebratory energy of an achievement, of, kind of a pause before more energy bursts through. But there's a solo energy here in this emperor's environment here that they are at least thinking of, but they have to decide between two 3D realities. Okay. Hanged woman energy in the near future. The spiritual enlightenment, they may be saying, nope, that's not really happening to me. Lola, she agrees. Oh boy. And speaking of Aquanet, that is an awful poofy dress. So Five of Swords energy is just winning to try to win. Maybe they're just pausing for the cause on purpose. Maybe this is someone who wants to say what they need to say, but they're afraid they might kind of spout off at the mouth here. Their opportunity is spiritual enlightenment, but it looks like they're fighting it. In the past, I see it, I want it, it's mine. King of Wands energy, book ending the Emperor. Remember that a blocked position is going to be the shadow sides of that Leo energy, which can be a bit egoic. Maybe they're going through an actual ego death. Okay. That can also be a bit of recklessness and impulsivity. Let's see what Spirit wants us to know. Three of Cups reunion energy. We got a reunion on the bottom of the deck, and also what Spirit wants us to know. I think they're wondering, am I late? I'm late for an important date. Maybe this reflection has taken a hot minute. Maybe they've been, or we, again, it can be, I'm just saying for ease, the yang energy, our own yang energy, we've been back and forth. Those twos haven't quit either. So Three of Cups, outcome energy of Eight of Pentacles, and that is definitely learning some lessons here. So that makes me feel a bit better here about the Hanged Woman, because that would support spiritual enlightenment, and also the energy of this card, which is about understanding our existentialness, right? Is that even a word? Understanding our existentialness. It sounds okay. We shall see. Let's see what they learn in. And that also, they might have also learned, seeing something from a different perspective, how they were gaslighting themselves, or how they were being lit. That's book ending the Death card. So maybe this self-sabotage energy is coming to a conclusion. Two of Swords, so 3 out of the 4 of the twos. Let's see what else comes up here. King of Cups, that is aligning head and heart to drive the Chariot. So if we're looking at this side as the Yang energy, since this is leadership, taking action, definitely with the King of Wands, and the Magician, is the sister card of the Wheel of Fortune, which is all 4 of the kings, the fixed energies. Okay. Wow. Okay, because they're the ones that take action. So with this King of Cups here as well, having learned some things, they have a decision to make. And it's like, am I going to find my own happiness? We've been seeing this on the yin side of the energy for ages. And this floater comes back in, this lesson comes back around. Yeah. Tower energy, something here, what they're learning is that something was not built on a solid foundation, which has brought them spiritual enlightenment, or changed their perspective regarding the lesson they're supposed to be learning. And again, 8 Cups and the Two of Swords. With that full moon there, I think with the Two of Swords, they choose the sun, or your action part of yourself does. You're walking away from broken cups in order to move towards the 9 of Cups. You have to walk away and leave the 8 of Cups. She is peeking over her shoulder. So maybe they're, look how they're both peeking over their shoulder. Maybe you're taking one last look, or maybe this person is. They's both redheads, as is this person in the center of the heart of the reading, as well as a different shade of auburn here on that 3 of Cups. Could just be, this is like somebody's spiritual birthday even. Okay, this is the time that they make a new choice or a different choice. It's definitely a celebratory. Okay, let's see what's here with the King of Cups. Yeah, 10 of Swords. So something is over for this person, because this 10 of Swords is bookending the Tower energy. And that is an energy too of, I always say that's my Ophelia card, of rebirth, reinvention, the Death card energy. The moth or the caterpillar is finally turning into the moth or the butterfly. Wow, that's something. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's keep going. 7, 8. We've got the Knight of Swords, King of Pentacles. 1 king, 2 kings, 3 kings, with the Emperor, who is missing. King of Swords, but his knight is here, on the move with something to say, or you are. A message of passion, Turian energy. Boy, oh boy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Outcome energy, what spirit wants you to know, or the yin energy to know, is that this proposition might be on the way here. This might be somebody older, but they've definitely got something to say, and it's taken them strength to do that. I was going to say it doesn't have to be a proposition, but then there's that Ace of Wands. Yes, it be. So you done been told, okay, that they are bringing some kind of offer here with this. The situation is they've got to decide, and the opportunity is not to let it. If this is your yin energy over here, the opportunity is not to let it pass you by again. You may just throw caution to the wind here. In the recent past, you may have with this Four of Wands, the heart of the reading is that strength, that balance of the yin and yang. The near future is the balance of the Six of Pentacles. The recent past, with the Knight of Swords in reverse, this could have been something extremely emotional. Maybe it made us feel like it, kind of an emotional lunatic there. I usually see the Knight of Swords. This is in this deck, my Jon Snow deck. So this is like someone dying in the name of principle. Okay, but I don't think this person or you, take the energies as they resonate, is willing to do that any longer, because spirit wants them or you again to know, like, you, the King of Pentacles here, you've got enough to make this offer, and here it comes. So this is environmental energy. If you're resonating here, this is what's coming towards you. Maybe you don't see that coming with, like, in a partnership, the opportunity might be for me to jump into something new, or I've got two offers. If you're seeing this as career, you might have learned the hard way not to let something pass you by. Maybe it was like just a lack of confidence here, because that regret is like, oh, I shouldn't have let that opportunity pass, right? So that's why it seems like it's coming around again. And because the Page of Wands here, throwing caution to the wind in the recent past position, that could have been just your younger self, simply, that could have been it or them. And then again, the heart of the reading is that figure eight. Okay. It's that lemniscape, the balance. Opportunity, balance in the fall. We are already in the fall. Recent past, Knight of Swords in reverse. And then Spirit wants us to know King of Pentacles. I think this may be a person coming, or if you are Taurian energy, wherever Taurus is in your chart, an actual 3D offer of time, money, energy, resources could be afoot here. What y'all think about that? Hi. Thanks so much for coming in. Oh, good. You're just now feeling better. Nice name, Ange. I didn't even get to ask a question, but you said, I was just reading the comment, just now feeling better. And there's the energy of the sun. With peace here happening, we did get the peace symbol twice on the warrior aspect of divine masculine energy. So they got the dove of peace. I'm saying they, again, it's our own yang as well. The peace symbol, the dove of peace, and the owl, which we saw coming out last night like crazy. So in the shadow, in my notes today, the question was, how does the collective move forward and take full advantage of these four aces of potential? And got the warrior card and the queen card for the divine masculine. So on top of then pulling out that awaken card and the cosmic connection, it's like a whole new understanding, especially with this third confirmation of hanged man energy. So if this is somebody in their shadow, this is trading ethical principles for victory at any cost, just wanting to win, even if it means cheating in the game to win the game. So if they've done this before, this reminds me when I lived in New Zealand. It's a very like a Polynesian, a Maori energy here of this warrior. He's holding a lightning bolt. It's like that beast, taming that inner beast. So indifference to the suffering inflicted on others. Okay, so the opportunity here is to tap into their light aspect of this peaceful energy and knowledge and awaken, because the light aspect of this person's psyche is strength, skill, discipline, and toughness of will, heroism, stoicism, self sacrifice in conquering the ego, awakening, understanding that this is, let me read this to you again because this quote was just something. Peace comes within the souls of men when they realize their oneness with the universe, when they realize it is everywhere, it is in each one of us. Okay. So, and if they're, in ego and just trying to win, they're realizing that nobody wins in that, especially not themselves. Why is the sun here? Six of Wands, victory. Okay, little random message that came out here on the side. Now, with the queen energy for the divine masculine, that's terribly interesting because in the picture you see a person with a a scarf on, a head wrap. And then I noticed right away this like little boy charm with a ball cap. And it was right next to us, like this mother figure looking right at this little boy. And the queen card got the charm of the queen's crown, the Pegasus, and of the crescent moon, the lights turning on. So crescent waxing moon, we are getting ready to be in that energy here. Today, it's the black and white cookie, dark on the left, light on the right. And then from now until the full moon, we're going to be in this crescent moon energy. You have been warned, just saying. So, this shadow side of the masculine energy becomes arrogant when authority is challenged, controlling, and demanding. I said the King of Wands in the reverse position. I'm so glad I paused and was like, nope, nope, nope. You're going to want to see the cards as they are. King of Wands in the reverse can be an egomaniac. I see it. I want it. It's mine. They think they are the owner of everything. And again, recklessness. But I feel like that's over. Now they are seeing the oneness of themselves. And when they hurt others, they simply hurt themselves. This might be kind of shocking. An ego death is not anything to sneeze at. I mean, that's, whew, especially if it's been a long time coming and it might have taken a betrayal from somebody betraying them in order to understand just how that feels and how their actions have affected others. Wow. Victory walking towards the sun. King of Cups. Yin energy, yang energy. This cosmic connection, this could be connection coming to fruition here, guys. Pegasus, that doesn't even exist. So if we thought this was some shiz that couldn't happen, well, maybe in this communication energy, it's possible, or at least just the realization, the waking up is. Hey, how are you? I was just saying, I haven't seen you in a while, Miss Rebecca, Miss Becca Joe. Welcome in, welcome in. Hi, guys. Thanks so much for being here. I just can't believe this. Wow. Okay. Ace of Pentacles, an actual offer of love. I mean, there's more leaves swirling all around her. This is a physical, tangible offer here, guys. Yeah, Three of Pentacles. It's like somebody wants a new start. They realize the magic that they have. They want to create something new. Let's have a look real quick at the divine feminine aspects of shadow and how we can turn to the light and surrender, especially with the full moon energy coming up. So divine feminine on top of with the charms of a crab, a Yorkie, and the two swans. So We did see the Seven of Pentacles in the pre-shuffle. And that's Swan Lake. That is all the work has been done. It's time for the performance, a waiting energy, a pause, taking a break before the show. And the shadow is voyeurism. Swan Lake, we're watching the show, and falsifying information. That is even like, assuming information simply because of someone's actions when really we have no effing idea what goes on in their head or what goes on in their household or what's going on in their life, right? But if this has been somebody that has had to have some time to themselves in order to go through this ego death and become enlightened, or on the yin part of the energy, this is, well, they don't love me. They never did. They wouldn't have left if that were the case. We don't know, guys. They might have been intimidated, right? By your energy. Because if you're here, you're vibrating higher than other people who are not here. So there's that. Now, the light attribute of how we can work on this is great powers of observation and intuition, talking to spirit, transformation, okay, desire to seek out the truth. Okay, be open to the truth, be open to other versions that are not just black and white, and this is why that happened. We don't truly ever really know because closure is not something that really happens a lot. We just kind of have to learn from the experience. Now, divine feminine aspect shadow of networker. Okay. There's all these letters, and it's like she's doling them out and sending them out. There's a butterfly here. Again, that transformation energy, and also a bee. So I love bees. I call my daughter, her name is Bristol, I call her Bee. So the shadow attribute is conveys information only for personal gain, spreads fear and falsehood. These are very similar, convincing ourselves of the reason somebody else did something when really we don't have that information. This is just something that maybe to make it hurt a little less for our baby hearts. It can be that, like, because if we don't know, we don't know, we're left to our own mind making up all these stories, right? Now, the light attribute of the networker is enhances unity through the sharing of information, engenders social awareness and empathy. Okay. Everybody, there's not a dang person in the world that does not have a shadow side. And when we are willing to examine that, and it's usually enacted by an ego death of our own or some kind of big ass pain, because otherwise we wouldn't change. It's something that wakes us the F up to, like, oh my God, there were feelings there. Or, oh my God, what was that? I didn't realize this big, huge lesson was underlying that. I didn't realize that's what it was. The opportunity is to see this now. Okay. Nothing that is meant for us will ever pass us by. It's just the universe has to kind of work around the energy to make ish happen and get things lined up. It's just a matter of time. But I feel like this lesson has been learned here, and for a while now on the divine feminine side. And you're getting a reward for it, guys. So 2 seconds. I see my Farsi Oasis. I'm just going to grab those. Oopies. And then, of course, I have to drop 500 things in the meantime. At least I didn't break. Now I can see ya. I feel like romper room, romper stomper bumper boo. Tell me who. I see Kathy and Josie and Monique. Okay, I just want to make sure. Oh my gosh, the Aquanets. Yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot about Rave hairspray. Oh, that's the smell. Do you guys remember that? I think of the poor Earth and all that aerosol from the big hair. I mean, mine was at least this high. It was definitely out. Not a cute look. Oh my goodness. Time, yep, that's right. I keep holding on. That was that Simply Red the other night of letting that go. And also, I forgot about the I don't know if you guys know this song, but it's called What Do You Want by Jared Neiman. It's the What Do You Want From Me? It's a duet. And I was getting that as I was finishing up my notes today. It was more of an internal, like, spirit, like, what do you want me to do? What do you want from me? But clearly it's in the cards as well, as far as the yin yang energy coming into balance. That's quite the spread here today, guys. Good Lord. The sun card, the eclipse energy with the sun and the, well, it becoming, so now the full moon in Pisces is about balance and practicality. Isn't that a beautiful card from the Moonology deck? It's when we surrender to the divine. We do our Ho'oponopono prayers of forgiveness, for ourselves and opportunities we let pass us by, even perhaps nothing ever passes us by. We just weren't done growing up yet. Okay. Nothing is set in stone because Pisces is a mutable sign. It's a mutable, changeable energy. And this full moon eclipses are about conclusions. So its conclusion is within reach. And of course, last Monday, not this past Monday, but last Monday for that full moon, we've got this surrender energy. And look at the unity here. I mean, that's not nothing. And I jokingly said, oh, look, it's a Venn diagram. This could definitely be the divine feminine and divine masculine energies merging. Okay. And that could be not only 5D, but 3D, it looks like, according to the cards here. And especially when I get the Two of Swords, these cards, two different people, but they go together for me because this is confirmation that I am choosing to communicate my own needs and I'm going towards the sun, because the Two of Swords is like, should I save this person or should I save myself and go do what I want? I was just about to go over here. And then getting the sun is confirmation that that choice is made. So if this is that divine masculine energy, they are aligned in head and heart because of some kind of betrayal, but they're ready for this renewal. They're ready to get up and walk towards the sun, like on the original rendition of that Ten of Swords. So, any other questions here that you see, any cards on the table that you're curious about? Absolutely put them in the comments, because I'll pull cards for that. I certainly will. Let's take Kathy's suggestion here and ask what this sun's all about. Where are you going? Where are you going here, guys? 10 of Pentacles. So one of the two cards here, this is the connectedness of many things. It's the root of all things. It's 10 of Pentacles, home life, all the people within that life. It's how our lives kind of branch out, right? The roots of many things. And this is one of two cards that contain the red thread of destiny, which is more of a I don't know what you would call that. It's more Japanese, but like the red thread of destiny, a belief or a, not a myth. That's not what I want to say. It'll come. Um, Also here, is this like some karmic energy too? Because it's looking like here the south node of destiny. This is fated and destined. So whatever happiness you walking towards, follow that sun. New love much, Two of Cups? Someone who just like you, almost a twins? Uh Divine union, there's this like, I know it's probably supposed to be a clamshell, but you know what I think? Do I even say that? Sure, why not? You know, the burlesque dancers back in the day, again, fated and destined, old roots, like the strippers, but just they had the big old feathers, all that kind of fun stuff to cover. It was more of a tease, right? This is a person that likes to have fun, like you do, right? They just want to have some damn fun. Here's the Nine of Cups again. Frogs are a symbol of luck, but I always see it as spirits guided you finally to the final frog, the final countdown. There are two pictures of deities behind here, and then she has a pin of a four-leaf clover there on her shoulder. This is abundance and luck when you head towards your sun. Not choose somebody else, you choose you. What do you want from me? Who, me? I was over here being happy, minding my own business. And now, this person's like, oh, wait, I have to walk away from this thing, and maybe they show back up and you're like, well, what do you want from me? What, spit it out. What is it? Let's see what's crossing this energy. Can't make it up. Ace of Cups. So this is opening up, that's the second ace here, opening up our own heart's cup, filling our heart's cup, because that is the only way someone of the same energetic frequency approaches, is when our own heart's cup is full. And if this is Nine of Cups, this is you flying high, you vibrating high. Okay, we cannot receive an energy that is of a frequency we are not matching. That's like the hardest thing I think to get about, quote, finger quotes, all this spiritual enlightenment and all. We do that with feeling. Okay, so maybe we tap into an old love that, was never meant to be, but we can tap into the giddiness and the fun and the beginnings of that, right? We know what that feels like. If you get in that vibrational frequency, especially having that memory when you're meditating, it doesn't mean you're trying to manifest that person. It's, I want that feeling again. I want to feel that giddiness, that love, that excitement, that we are so very connected, that what I want wants me back. Okay. This is, I am happy within my own damn self first. Okay. Then that attracts the second cup, which is weird that I say that, because it's like, I've always wondered, why is there, I'm like, is that a Kool-Aid stain on one of the twins' dresses? Let's see if that, let me see here, because I don't remember that being a part of this deck here. Let me check it out. Let's see. If I'm curious about it, I should look. Follow the niggle, right? Thanks so much for you guys being here. I just love you so much. To become one. The two of us symbolize the power that is created when two I's become one we. Ace of Cups and Ace of Cups. That includes all kinds of partnership, love, union, friendship, family tie, or business relationship. Either way, the relation you're into, it should say relationship, you're into shows great balance. Six of Pentacles, and is based on mutual respect. It's nurturing, supportive, harmonious. Darkness and light peacefully coexist, and oppositions are always gently overcome. Another thing, we look very much alike. That's because we also represent the love and respect you must first offer to yourself in order to fully commit to another. Love your own soul as much as you may love your soul mate. So keywords: soulmates, union, love, balance, peaceful. Peace, double signs of peace on this warrior. Who popped out here? The warrior, the emperor. Can't make it up. Okay, so nothing about Kool-Aid stains on the dress. All right. Any other questions, guys? Hey, guys. Hey, thank you so much. Starting tomorrow, happy 10. What's at 10 tomorrow? Today's what day is today? 9th. Tomorrow is no. Yesterday was the 10th. Today's the 11th. 10 portals next month. You might have to let me know what that one is. Gypsy Rose Lee. Okay. Yes. What did I just hear? Gypsies, tramps, and thieves. But that's not what you were talking about. I know, but that's just what I'm getting a thingy. What's gypsies, tramps, and thieves about? Woo! Four of Swords. Somebody maybe being on a healing journey. I mean, the traveling Wilburys of the zodiac, we do have the first quarter moon in Sag. I always see them as the traveling Wilburys. Our commitments being tested. It's like maybe you felt cobwebs, like you've been waiting so damn long for this, or like, I'm done healing. It's been like forever. I don't want to talk about healing anymore. Yeah. Standing your ground and taking the high road. So this is protecting what is rightfully yours. So maybe we feel the need to protect ourselves or some kind of union if that is recent. Definitely protecting the ground we've made with healing. Yes, because we now love ourselves enough to attract this energy. Queen of Cups is the most love in the whole entire deck we can have there. Motor and Pajari. I don't know what that is. Pay my motor and Pajari. Not exactly sure what that is. 10 of Pentacles, 12th of September, third decan, Virgo. Still not sure. Okay. Guys, what I say about this is some old ass energy. Six of Cups. She's wearing like a dress from 1800s here. So, okay, what's the Six of Cups going on here? Nine of Pentacles. So, Nine of Cups, Nine of Pentacles. This is independent energy. So, when we love ourselves as much as we can love a soulmate, and we're in this, I'm already happy as a lark by my dang self, that's exactly when partnership comes in, if that's what we're searching for. Nine of Pentacles is lower octave Queen of Pentacles, which is lower octave Empress energy. Now, we don't see the Empress on board or the Queen of Pentacles because you already are. We've already been doing this work. Divine masculines of the ones that have already surrendered to their feminine aspects have already opened up their heart. What's this Six of Cups for my peeps? What's this Six of Cups? What you guys making for dinner tonight? I need some ideas. I know it's one of those I'm like, I don't feel like nothing. I have leftover Chipotle. Usually that feeds me for 3 dinners. Oh, have you ever done it? Like, especially like one night I'll do the other half of the bag of chips, and then the third night I'll make a fried egg over easy, and then wrap it all up in a tortilla wrap. It is so freaking good. Have you ever tried that? Spaghetti. I just made that. I think the last time I was cooking dinner and was talking to y'all about spaghetti. Cucumber salad. Is that with the onions, red onions, and tomatoes? Oh, that sounds beautiful. Temperance energy. I just got double chills. Okay, so this is old ass energy for sure. Temperance, there is definitely somebody here finally healing a wound. Temperance is a lot of work and a lot of years of self examination. Okay, the compact mirror behind her has been shattered, but now that she's poured into herself, and she is maybe even if it's if masculine or feminine doesn't matter, we're single as a Pringle and happy in that, like not closed down to partnership, but happy as a lamb anyway, regardless. That's pouring back into ourselves. And that's when true healing, this phoenix rising from the ashes energy. We've been seeing that. Why is this? This is a person of Six of Cups, been doing some healing too. This is this Ten of Swords tower person, guys. So if that is the yang side of your energy, maybe we were telling ourselves that we weren't capable of something or other, right? This is being able to really look at the situation, hermit. That is self examination for actualization and the opportunity, spiritual enlightenment, all freaking over the place here. So, peanut butter from the jar, that is hilarious. Lola would be following you around like your BFF. She'd be like, please, 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 Becky, can I have some of your peanut butter? High priestess energy. There's that eclipse. Okay, over here. I feel like I feel like this, like you've been feeling this coming, or this is coming, this transformation, this healing energy. One of the two cards, here's the second card. This is the Wheel of Fortune in this deck, Tarot of the Night, Tarot de la Luna, and it's the red thread of destiny that connects all things and all people. Just wow. So it's a lot of past energy here, guys. I want to find out a little bit more about this cosmic connection. I hope y'all do too, because that's what we do. That is the 11 card. Okay, cosmic connection. You are connected to cosmic intelligence. Your vibration is being raised to higher levels. This is heart, throat, third eye, and crown chakra awaken. Let's see. With greater understanding, your vibrations being raised because of insight and perception. It is no coincidence that you're finding yourself in sync with new people whose vibrations are at a similar frequency to your own. These new connections are bringing you greater clarity and reflecting the radiant light within you. Yes, there are challenges that surround you, challenges that can really tug at your heartstrings. But please understand that these challenges come to you at this time to help you grow and to evolve to higher states of consciousness. Yep, like a ego death. That's brutal. Dark night of the soul much? Brutal. But would I change it? No, because I wouldn't be sitting, I never thought I'd be sitting here in front of a computer instead of a classroom. Thank to God that I am, because I am joyful and I love it so much. And this is just geeking out for me big time. I love everything about it. The universal energy of love has been sent, or has sent, beautiful light filled souls to guide your way and assist you through this transition. And we talked last night about y'all are guides too. Okay. The people are waking up at a higher frequency, a higher rate rather than ever before. So this, I mean, it's much needed. It's about damn time too. Not only do you have these wonderful earthly guides, but also the assistance of loving cosmic guides from a higher dimension. Last night was all about, if you think or you're wondering, are my angels really talking to me? Are these really signs from from the fifth dimension? Yes, we got it again in spades, guys. This is a lot. You are a visionary of love. Yes, you is. And though the raising of your own vibration, you will assist others to awaken. See? Spirit sees your hunger and desire for change. It sees your passion and thirst for planetary healing. Rest assured, your dreams and visions will come to fruition. But first, your own vibration and light needs to be raised. That's what we were talking about. This opportunity comes to you through the challenges you currently face. So I feel like that's why I was drawn to pull those shadow aspects. And then I was like, you know what? If they're even questioning, let me throw some charms on there so that will just be further confirmation for you. Okay. So it doesn't mean that if that charm doesn't resonate with you whatsoever, that it's not for you, but rather just further confirmation. Okay. Okay. You see, dear ones, the understanding gained from these challenges and the healing they bring will be the precursor to your own increased light. Keep going and know you are not alone at this time. Wow. The affirmation is I am illuminated, inspired, and grateful for this opportunity to expand in the light of pure consciousness. Do we need more convincing? Sure hope not. Let me close you guys out with some advice here. Which deck, Spiritual Warrior, is that? The Cosmic Oracle. This is actually my second one, because the first one I had, I take to yoga because I let my clients, students pull their own card because they like to ask about what's coming in and what do they need to give out and all that jazz. This deck is foiled. Pardon me while I nerd out a second, is foiled on the edges. If you can see that, it's beautiful. Beautiful. And they're smaller and they shuffle like butter. Oh, I love it. Love it, love it, love it. And the guidebook is smaller but full color pictures. So just wow. Let me get you some advice. Let me see. Let's go for some humor. Let's go for some humor. That was a pretty not heavy, but like it feels, maybe if it feels like a little bit of a pressure or like a, oh wow, that's not for me. Let's lighten it up a little bit. It's gorgeous. Yeah, the deck is just beautiful, really beautiful. And I really like that the imagery, of course, is gorgeous, but I really like that they include the associated chakras. Okay, here's this Ten of Swords, and what popped out on the angels, Archangel Gabriel, the throat chakra. He came out, that was last night, with the balance, the yin yang. They were both the blue and yellow energy. You're blessed to receive this Archangel card, and your guidance is to invoke Archangel Gabriel, who works on the white ray for grace and purification. It's time to release old memories, ingrained habits, and mental patterns which lower your vibration. Archangel Gabriel brings order and discipline into your life so that everything runs smoothly. You can call on him to bring you clarity and joy. You are reminded that you are a beautiful, light, and wise spirit, that only the material mantle disguises your true self. So envision yourself surrounded by pure white light and let your pure spirit emerge and fly. That was no accident. We talked about Ho'oponopono at the full moon for a reason. This is the forgive card. And even if we feel like, everybody, we all have karmic debris, some of that shiz isn't even ours, guys, right? But we can release that energy that has attached itself to us either through, karmic past relationships, or even familial soul ties that we come born in with it. And you have to reclaim and take your power back. Ho'oponopono, it's just something that immediately raises your frequency. There is a ton of free um, access to those on the YouTubes. So I have always wanted a clawfoot tub, says the girl who has a 6.5 foot jacuzzi, and only my niece has swam in it with Lola. I never have time. I don't. I mean, I shouldn't say that. I'm just very busy. Let's just say that it's hard for me to sit still. On the bottom of the dress. Spit it out, Ange. This is sundress. She's catching snowflakes on her tongue. It's a 41 card of growth. We're changing the word change. It's a card of growth, and it says, do it for you. Forgiveness is not about saying what somebody else did or didn't do. Okay. We release blame. We talked about at the beginning. We don't know what their state of health is. We don't know the state of their life. We have no idea. So we need to like stop filling in the blanks for ourselves and go, you know what? If it was meant to be, then it's going to come back around when both of our vibrations are high, or when that opportunity, when I match the opportunity of that, of which I want. Okay. We can do that through that forgiveness work. We do it for us. It's not to be like, what you did was okay. Hurting people's never okay. It's not about that. It's about letting it go in our heart. Okay. Not letting that event or that person take up any space, because it's going to be lowering our vibration, right? If we keep thinking about it, if we keep feeling that hurt over and over again, then we're going to stay stuck in that vibration, which is just going to attract more of the things we don't want, right? um Expectations, it's a 12 card of this hanged man opportunity. Do not seek anyone's approval. Yep, shine on, you crazy diamonds. What was that? um when I looked up, because I was like, ooh, that sounds like Cancer, because of the Mars in Cancer, the action, um, the 10-degree Sabian symbols, because we're around 5 degrees now and Mars doesn't move that slow, but we're going to be there. We're going to be here in a hot minute, because it's in Cancer for the longest it's, I think, not ever been. I don't know if that's possible, but not in our lifetime. Um, the Sabian symbol for 10 degrees Cancer, was a large diamond, not completely cut. And I about lost my tea, because I had a little diamond in the title last night, and it was like it was shine on. Yeah. How cool is that? Let's get some advice from the fairies. Let's see who my first person was, Miss Kathy. I'm so excited to review your chart with you. Like the numbers in that thing, I just was geeking out big time. Can't light. It's all about light, 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 light workers. The fairy queen of light comes to shed love and light onto your current situation, and to remind you that light can penetrate the darkness, Miss Kathy. Lovely energy there. Miss Josie, think of your question. Think of your question. What do the fairies have for Josie, please? What do the fairies have for Josie? Keep getting six. Friendship. Aw. Sisterhood of the traveling pants. Where that came from. Fairies and humans alike need friends. Now is the time to seek one of those who will support and encourage you on your journey to fulfill your dreams. Wow. And look at all that purple. That is third eye. Yes, it is. Coming in hot there. Let's see, Miss Monique, think of your question. Let's get Monique a card from the fairies, please. 3, 2. Nope, right there. Lost and found with a Himalayan cat right there. I always see him first. Oh, and there's little fairies in the background there. One, what was once lost is about to be found, thanks to the lost and found fairy. She sometimes can help us find things we never even realized were lost. I have not seen that card in forever. Not in a long, long time. Let's see. IJ David, welcome in. I don't think I've seen you in here before. Man, right away. Divination around a campfire there. Embrace your powers of divination, which are especially strong right now. No wonder it popped out so fast. That's what she said. You have the ability to see your current situation with crystal clear clarity. Say that 5 times fast. Wow. Well, welcome in. Thanks for being here. Miss Becca Joe, let's ask here. Can we get a fairy card for Miss Becky, please? What does the fairy advice have for Becky? Know you're all about your signs, nature's signs. So, in a beautiful body of water there, spring water, there's blue butterflies. And I don't know what those animals are. Be receptive to the subtle messages from nature as you go about your day. Nature talks to us continually. We need only to open our hearts and minds. I know you get your signs and messages. I love that card for you. If y'all know what that is, please put it in the comments because I do not know what that animal is. But if you do know what it is, you can look up the spiritual significance of type the animal. And that'll have extra messages there for you, as well as those blue butterflies in particular. Wow, I love that for you. Okay, Healing Centaur. Ask your question. Messages from the fairies for Healing Centaur, please. Top. Okay, music. Listen carefully. She is playing a flute. I've never even noticed that. There's a second and a third fairy following this first fairy here. Listen carefully, for there may be a message in the music you hear. Ooh, music can lift your soul, rekindle memories, and charm fairies to your door. So we were talking early about how to raise your personal vibration, and even just getting like, it's all about the feeling. Music makes us feel a certain kind of way, guys, right? And if that's always my number one go-to. If I'm feeling in an ishy mood, which is not very often. I mean, you met me. I'm not that cranky butt that often. But when I am, and if I just can't, yoga flows aren't working or whatnot, it's always music. Okay. Transformation and healing with the rainbow there. Weren't ready because I weren't asking yet. Okay, let me see here. Angela Clark. Well, definitely at the beginning, you missed a lot, girl. So make sure you go back because that was something. A fairy message for Miss Angela. I do the fun story while I'm shuffling for you. The song Angie by Rolling Stones is literally the lyrics to the only thing in my baby book. No clip of hair, no hospital band, no weight, just the lyrics. Miss Angela, Hidden Depths. It is a deep song. Something hidden is about to come to light. She has dragonfly wings too, just for a note. Perhaps a secret or memory at the back of your mind. When we explore what is hidden, we can become free. That definitely relates to this world within worlds card. And that was a really cool quote. I read that at the top and then a little bit in, I revisited that. Yeah, that's awesome. Hidden depths, lots of greens of that heart chakra. Um, that, and I just touched this green card here. I'm late for an important date. Could be a reunion of some sort. That's just what I'm getting there. Miss Jonah, hello. Thank you so much for being here, you guys. Please make sure you hit the like button. And if you haven't already subscribed, I appreciate it. It helps the algorithms and it helps other people find my channel. So I really appreciate that. It's just an easy way to exchange energy with me. And I do so enjoy that. Inspiration, which was our environmental energy last night. So you may want to go back and look at that message. I think you were there. And then I'm not sure if you were there at the end, but I pulled a card for you at the end. So that's telling me you need to go back and check that in case you haven't. Be prepared. You'll soon receive a visit from the Fairy of Inspiration, come dusk or dawn. She can call at any time. And I was talking about earlier, all the floaty things of the dandelion wish were all over when I was riding outside earlier today. So it could be a wish here that's coming in your way. Miss Ruby's Lighthouse. Hey, hey, how are you? Haven't seen you for a hot minute, I feel like. Except, well, on the spiritual view, there's those peace. So check out that warrior card of the light attribute, strength, skill, discipline, and toughness of will. Heroism, stoicism, and self-sacrifice in conquering ego. And look at that rainbow and at that dove of peace. And that came up on that warrior card, where I was getting like Samoan, Polynesian vibes. And it made me, because I lived in New Zealand, made me think of Maori culture. Fascinating, hot, beautiful, beautiful people. We'll just name it there. Hope is always there, even if we can't see it. Optimistic expectations can help change a negative situation into a positive one, Miss Ruby. Awesome. Let's look up. I think that's almost everybody. I got like 2 more minutes. Let me see here if I can squeeze some more in. A card for Richard. Welcome. Nice to meet you. Thanks for coming in. Can I get a card for new subscriber Richard? There's that owl. The owl came up on the warrior card as well. Have you ever been told that you're wise beyond your years? Now is the time to call upon your inner fairy wisdom to help you with a challenge. And this is like, there's snow on the trees here. This could be something surrounding winter time, a winter month, a person in a winter month. Take that how that resonates for you. And let's see if I got 1 more minute here. Spiritual warrior, card for spiritual warrior, please. And Becky, you need to have more than peanut butter, girl. I mean, ants on a log, some shiz. Can you at least put it on some celery with some raisins? Here you go, spiritual warrior. Flourish. Flourish. Beautiful card. She is standing amongst lily pads. We did see that Nine of Cups. She's also surrounded by lily pads all around her. The Lotus Flower Fairy tells you to learn from experience and shed your inner light on any unclear areas of your life or those of others. Information sharers. Yes, we are. I think that's about all I can squeeze. Let's do one more. Unknown soldier. That was 2. Inner child. We also pulled that last night on that last night's reading. You might want to take a good look at that. It was about healing that inner child, and there's more children here in the second card. That's interesting. So this is a card that encourages us to play. We've been talking about raising our personal vibration. A good way to do that is, to play. We talked about coloring, art. Music is, like I said, always my number one go-to. It's the quickest, it's the easiest. Your body will match the frequency of that sound. So, whatever you're going through for magical blessings here, you're being assisted by magical fairy blessings, and the fairies say that you can bless others too. So, when we raise our own personal vibration, literally, it's just physics. By rights, everybody around us feels that energetic frequency. Our energy is like a fishbowl, an energetic fishbowl. And when we walk into a room, we are taking on the energy of that room. So if you are high in HSP, it's about 20% of the population. So if you can feel other people's energy, especially their, emotions and painful things, you're like, this is not mine. We have to learn how to differentiate what energy is and isn't ours. But simply by raising our own vibrational frequency can change the energy of an entire room. So keep that in mind. Okay, guys. All right. I think that is going to be it for me tonight. I want to get a recorded reading done and sent out, but I will see you guys tomorrow. I might do live on the Spiritual View tomorrow morning because I have to haul butt clear. It's a 30 minutes away to sub a yoga class, sub a 45-minute yoga class, and then 30 minutes back. But I'm like, you know what? I would want someone to do it for me, even though I hardly have ever got a sub in 26 years for yoga. But that's okay. We're putting some karma coins in the bank, right? I always need yoga. Yep, always. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed that reading. I think it was pretty damn incredible. Definitely high energy, lots of synchronicities. Please go back and check out that Worlds Within Worlds. That was just too crazy with the Emperor energy flying out of the deck with that 4 wands on the bottom. It ain't nothing. I'm just saying. All right, guys. Well, I love you very much. As you know, thank you so much for your positive energy, light, and love. I appreciate you so, so much. And much love from me to you. And take care and be good. If you can't be good at it. Love you. Bye.